guys, welcome back. And yeah, looks like the starter is ready. You joined us when we were starting off, and since then, Lindsay has already made us a starter. And as we said, me and Jenny are starving.
Excuse the hands.
And yeah, look. So what are you serving us, Lindsay?
So we've got a little bruschetta, which is obviously made up of the little garlic bread, ciabatta, and then we're going to add some tomatoes, which I prepared this morning.
Yeah.
So this is tomatoes with salt and basil, fresh basil, which we've which has been marinating in the fridge.
Yeah.
Just give this a little.
Hope you guys are watching. We have a chef here.
I wouldn't go that far, but you know, somebody who enjoys cooking, there's a difference.
It's a presentation as well, isn't it?
Well, we eat with our eyes first.
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
I'm ready to eat a cow.
Right. So we'll just do that.
Yeah.
We may as well just finish that off. A little bit of juice, which is always good for the bread.
Nice.
Because that's the best bit, the juice at the bottom.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's garlic bread, isn't it?
It's a garlic ciabatta. So, and then obviously you've got to have your garnish. So that's just a little bit of rocket.
Yeah.
And the last little bit is a bit of parmesan.
Parmesan. I love me some parmesan. I don't know whether you guys love cheese. Do you? Of course. Silly question.
Good job, because we've got a lot today.
Oh, I really like cheese. Really like cheese.
So what we do is we just put a little bit over there.
Yeah. Can you guys see this? I wish you can see what is happening here. This is so lovely.
And get as much on that one, did I? Yeah. There you go.
Presentation. So, how long did you have to marinate the tomato?
Longer the better.
Yeah.
Longer the better. I made it 8 o'clock this morning, so it's been 4 hours.
4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah.
And just obviously the salt. And then when it goes in, it looks quite dry.
Yeah.
But obviously, as it sits in the fridge, the salt draws the liquids out of out of the tomatoes. Yeah. And so I suppose in some respects tenderizes the tomatoes a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you just obviously what it's called, basil. Put the basil in, and then that just gives you the flavors.
Yeah. Guys, give me a minute.
Bon appetito.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Lindsay.
You can either use that, or pick it up and use your hands. It's up to you how you want to try it.
If I pick it up with my hands, I'm going to be wearing it.
The flavors.
Good.
So nice.
That's really, really good.
Let's have a look.
Guys, it's absolutely delicious.
I find that garlic ciabatta is not too garlicky.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's really, really good. There's a reason why I came starved.
Yeah, I've had no food today and I've been to the gym.
Oh, there
I've
you
burned
go.
probably about 1,000 calories, so I'm really ready for this.
Yeah, it's really nice.
This is lovely.
Good.
And it's really simple as well, isn't it? Few ingredients, so...
It is a few ingredients.
I think a lot of people get put off cooking because they think it looks complicated when it looks nice. They think much more goes into it than what it is. And I think that puts some people off. They feel intimidated by it, don't they?
It could be that.
Sometimes I find with these little small cherry tomatoes, if they're a little bit older, they start to get a little bit wrinkled. Right?
Yeah. True.
Don't throw them out.
No.
They're great to go into here.
Yeah.
Because once you get the salt back in them, it sort of plumps them up.
Yeah.
And then what you can do is, if you want to as well, for an extra flavour, you can put a little bit of olive oil through it if you want to. Or if you want to have a little glaze on the top, you can use a little balsamic glaze. Just as different flavours. I just quite like it, as you say, simple. Doesn't have to be over the top.
Well, Jen, you did say that in the beginning. This doesn't have to be expensive.
No.
Coming together as friends, lifting each other, and it doesn't have to cost a lot.
No.
No.
Really good. So now, Lindsay, as we are eating, somebody out there is wondering, of course, being dyslexic and all that, how you are able to enjoy cooking, because a lot of people cannot put stuff together or ingredients and all that.
Mm-hmm.
How are you able to literally put something so beautiful together and know what you're supposed to do? And
I think myself visually, for me, I watch a lot of cooking programs.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can read. And as I say, I don't read words. I remember words. And so I'll look on the internet. You look at YouTube. You try different things and look at all these different chefs making different meals and how they make them. Obviously, I go out, I eat, I try different foods, and you think, oh well, it's got this, I taste this, taste that, and you build it all up. And then you go and look at the recipes that people have got, and then from that, I almost like create my own recipe. Right? But a lot of the time is I never write that down. Because I can write it down, but it's just what we're saying is what's in the fridge.
Exactly.
So I don't write it down. So I remember. So I've got almost like I've got the recipe in my head. It's a list in my head, and when I need to make it, I just go through that list. Same as like when we'll talk about the dessert. I made the cheesecake. And the first couple of times I follow the recipe as in the quantities, but then sometimes it's like, oh well, that wasn't so good or not so good. So then I modify it until I get it just right.
Okay.
I always tend to do like the first time I'm trying something, like I made like a coq au vin. First time I do it, I follow the recipe, and I'm thinking, oh well, that was a bit watery, or was a bit of this, was a bit of that. I need more of this, more, and then I just adjust it the next time round. And you play with it like that, and you just get what suits you. Necessarily or unnecessarily. It's not what I like, might not necessarily what you like.
Fair enough.
That's it. It's personal taste.
It is personal taste, and I've got, obviously, I'd say I've got lots of friends who've got allergies. And they've also some who are allergic, and obviously some, like, well, for example, don't eat meat. So what I've had the ability to basically look at foods and say, well, okay, we're not going to have meat in this, but what do we replace that with? And again, the internet is a great place to get examples, and then different examples of meat replacements.
So Jenny, when you're cooking your meals as well, do you go through recipe or do you?
Well, I used to have a massive recipe book collection. But I got rid of them because they take up so much space, and I've only now got 2 or 3. And I'll look online, and if I like the recipe, I'll print it out and put it in a folder.
Okay.
So, for instance, I've prepared something that I was going to make. I'm guessing I'll not need an evening meal tonight, Lindsay.
Good.
So it's not for tonight, but it's for tomorrow, and I'm making a Korean dish called japchae, which is a sweet potato, vegetable, and beef noodle dish.
All right.
So I prepared it all yesterday. Prepared all the vegetables, put them in containers in the fridge. Prepared the meat, marinated it, put it in the fridge. So tomorrow night's Friday. School's over. Woo! My tea, my dinner, my evening meal is more or less prepared now. It's still only for me, so there'll be enough there to do me Saturday too. So I'm like, yay! So one night of cooking and a little bit of preparation time, and it'll feed me for 2 nights.
Yeah.
That's what you want, isn't it?
Well, Jenny here doesn't know. She just told us about tomorrow's meal.
What time we're going? What time we're going?
She has visitors.
But again, I often do that. I might spend a week cooking every night. I cook something. If I don't cook for 1, I always cook like for 6. And then what I do is that gets me my meal for that night or the next day, and then the rest gets batched up and frozen. And then, if I'm cooking for 6, then for the next sort of 6 weeks I've got a meal. And I'll just pull out, in the morning when I go out to work, pull out something, put it on the counter. When I come back, it's defrosted.
It's ready.
And then this one that we're doing now, the ragu, it's there will be some left today. So you guys are wanting to take some away with you, but also I can patch it up, freeze it, and then it just basically just reheat.
See, guys, host with the mostest. And by the way, in case you're wondering, it is lunchtime. Non-alcoholic. In case you guys are wondering, this is non-alcoholic, so
No
it's
day
too,
drinking.
too early for a drink. So no, it's non-alcoholic, a bubbly. So it's going down so well with the food.
Very good.
Really, really good.
It was so
This was
tasty.
amazing. So yeah, as you've seen right now, this right here, it's so good. I'm enjoying myself. I don't know how today is not Friday, because it does feel
It
like
feels like a Friday.
it does
because
feel like a
we're
Friday.
having lunch, and a nice lunch.
Yes.
It feels like it should be Friday.
Yeah, we are not
Absolutely.
used to this every day. So yeah, I think me and Jenny are gonna keep being so nice to Lindsay, so he invites us to more lunches. Oh, lovely, Lindsay, thank you. This
Thank
was
you so
amazing.
much.
Good.
Yeah. So we join us as we gonna have the main meal in a minute. So what is the main meal?
Main meal is with ragu
Ragu.
with pasta,
Uh-huh.
rigatoni pasta.
Yeah.
Nice.
We cannot wait. So join us back as we enjoy the main meal. I hope whatever you're doing, you're also having food with your friends or not. And if not, imagine what this tastes like. Thank you very much. We'll see you back soon.